Arsenal are closing in on finalising the signing of the Scottish prodigy, further demonstrating their commitment to developing young talent. Meanwhile, Mikel Arteta has been given a significant boost on the injury front ahead of their upcoming clash with West Ham. Hey guys! Welcome back to the Arsenal channel. We're here to bring you the latest updates and keep you informed on all things Gunners. Arsenal remain firmly in contention for the Premier League title for the third consecutive season. However, they are still 8 points behind Liverpool, who recently dropped points in a 2-2 draw with Aston Villa. The Gunners have an opportunity to maintain the pressure and reduce the gap to just 5 points. This season's title race has been anything but straightforward, with injuries to key attacking players posing a major challenge. One of the most keenly anticipated returns is that of Bukayo Saka, whose presence could be crucial in the final stretch of the campaign. Goalkeeper David Raya recently shared a positive update on Saka's recovery. Bukayo is doing really well. I see him every morning, he's always happy and smiling. Mikel Arteta also confirmed that Saka is making good progress but remains unsure whether he will be fit for the clash against PSV Eindhoven. Before his injury setback, Saka was in outstanding form, scoring 9 goals and providing 13 assists across all competitions. According to football expert Connor Hum, a late March return could prove difficult given the current circumstances. Initial projections suggested he would be sidelined until at least March, potentially returning in time for the Champions League last 16. However, his comeback now appears more likely before Arsenal's crucial final 3 fixtures against Liverpool, Newcastle, and Southampton. Mikel Arteta also took the opportunity in the press conference to express his full support for player Takahiro Tomiyasu. The Spanish coach stated that he would do everything within his power to assist the defender's recovery. Tomiyasu is facing a significant mental challenge due to knee surgery, which will keep him sidelined for the remainder of the year. The Japanese international had returned from the summer break with the intention of making a strong impact on the team. However, he suffered a new injury early in the season, requiring surgery to resolve the issue. The player worked hard to avoid complications and managed to make a brief appearance in the victory over Southampton in September. Unfortunately, his recovery was interrupted by a setback, forcing him to return to the treatment room. Following this setback, the decision was made for him to undergo a second surgery, which was recently carried out in London. Arteta confirmed that efforts had been made to avoid this second procedure. However, at some point, Tomiyasu's knee simply wasn't responding as hoped. The decision to proceed with the new surgery was taken in consultation with the medical team, a necessary step under the circumstances. This situation will keep the player out for an extended period, after he had struggled to find consistency in daily training. With Tomiyasu unavailable, Arteta loses another versatile and valuable player, someone capable of filling various roles within the squad. In more positive news for the Gunners, right-back Ben White is fit and available after recovering from knee surgery. White is now in contention to feature against West Ham on Saturday, providing Arsenal with a significant boost amid their ongoing injury concerns. The England international could make his long-awaited return, helping the Gunners face Graham Potter's side. He hasn't played since mid-November but was included in the squad for last weekend's victory over Leicester. Speaking to the press, Arteta confirmed that White is ready to play, though a final decision will be made closer to the match. However, it's clear that Arsenal are gaining another option for the upcoming challenges. It wouldn't come as a surprise if White were given the green light to start ahead of Jurrien Timber, who has been carrying a heavy workload in recent months. Timber has responded brilliantly since returning from a serious knee injury last season, but the Dutchman's minutes need to be carefully managed, and Arteta could choose to rest him against the Hammers. Meanwhile, Arteta has urged Raheem Sterling to rediscover his best form, emphasizing that the team really need him to bolster Arsenal's weakened attacking options. Sterling, who has started just for league matches this season, has been somewhat disappointing since his loan move from Chelsea. Arteta stressed that Sterling has the potential to make a significant impact, adding, "He has to, because we really need him." After Arsenal's efforts to rebuild the player's confidence, it now falls to Sterling to overcome his recent struggles and deliver improved performances in the coming matches. The Gunners are reportedly close to finalising the signing of 15-year-old Scottish prospect Callum Hamill from St Johnstone. Sources suggest the North London club have agreed to pay a six-figure fee for the talented youngster, who is set to join Arsenal's ranks this summer. Hamill has already caught the eye of Arsenal scouts, having spent time on trial at the club. He was also a key member of the St Johnstone youth team that triumphed in the prestigious Adidas Cup in Brazil last December, where they defeated Flamengo's under-17s. Highly regarded for his versatility, Hamill is capable of playing in central defence, at right-back or even in midfield. His impressive performances have not gone unnoticed, with both Celtic and Rangers keeping tabs on the talented teenager. However, Arsenal are now poised to win the race for his signature. This move is part of Arsenal's broader strategy to strengthen their academy, with a focus on developing homegrown talent. Following a particularly active recruitment drive last summer, the club have been making the most of post-Brexit regulations, which have made British players increasingly sought after. Last year, the Gunners signed Braden Clark from Wolverhampton Wanderers after being impressed by his performances for the Welsh youth teams. They also secured the signature of rising Northern Ireland star Cédric O'Neill, despite stiff competition from Liverpool for the 16-year-old. Hamill's signing is yet another clear sign of Arsenal's commitment to nurturing young talent. Earlier this week, reports emerged that Lucas Paqueta had suffered an ankle injury in training. His availability for Saturday's trip to the Emirates Stadium has raised concerns for both the player and the team. These fears were soon confirmed, with the Daily Mail reporting that the Brazilian will miss the next two matches. The injury occurred when Paqueta reportedly twisted his ankle following a collision with Aaron Wan-Bissaka during training on Tuesday. Manager Graham Potter provided more details. It was really just a training incident. He landed awkwardly on his ankle after a slight collision with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Paqueta is now confirmed to miss the match against Arsenal, and it seems likely that he will also be sidelined for the upcoming match against Leicester, as his foot remains swollen. This injury is a significant blow for West Ham, who will also be without Crescencio Somerville, Niklas Füllkrug, Vladimir Kufel, and Michail Antonio. The setback is particularly hard for the Hammers, as Paqueta has become one of their most influential and creative players. His ability to control the game and produce moments of brilliance in attack makes him a crucial figure in their midfield. The player has made a total of 23 appearances this season in the Premier League, scoring 4 goals and providing no assists. Paqueta is also unlikely to be called up by the Brazilian national team for the FIFA match in March. So, if you've made it this far, be sure to leave a like on this video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We'll be back soon with more updates and breaking news on everything happening with Arsenal. Don't forget to leave your comment, it's really important.